Hi guys, we are on a test machine and we're using the ISO that we're going to release in a week or so this weekend for the AAG, we call it ArcoLinux auditing group. So we put it out there to the world in hopes that they test it out and report us any issues. And a week later, it's official release time. 2 hours ago, somebody reported something on Telegram. So talk to us, right? Talk to us. It says, look, it's great. This ArcoLinux tweak tool and Treasure, it's great tools. But what about a specific folder that you get? When you do updates, you don't want to lose your configuration. And Skel is something like that. If you type the word Skel, there is a backup. And I've just made a video, the very last video, you should check it out, 2300 in 10, 11, 12, something like that. Some time to time you need to clean stuff out, right? So this is a backup of your config. If you changed the polybar, if you changed, added conkeys, it's gonna be in here somewhere, right? And knowing your system is of course important. So that's a backup. Again, something maybe at some point in time it leads up to 2 gigabytes, right? My ArcoLinux ISO builder has been rolling since a year and a half, almost 2, I think. Anyway, 2 gigabytes of .config. So each time you add up to the 2 gigs, right? And I have in this thing, well, a bit of space still left. But some of us do not have such SSDs, and the size is sometimes it matters. So all you need to do is go in here and say, okay, everything works, everything fine, didn't lose anything. Boom, it's gone, it's in the trash, it's not yet gone, right? You can still get it. Second thing is the ATT and the ADT. So that was reported 2 hours ago on Telegram. So Ctrl-Alt-E. Here as well, we try to preserve your data, your configurations, and we make backups. But backups cost space. So it's really up to you guys to figure out how much space you want to spend on your backups, because when I install, it's gonna make a backup of your .config, ATT, ArcoLinux tweak tool. Everything is backupped again. The .config, in my case, ISO builder, 2 gigabytes, 10 times 20 gigabytes, right? So how many backups do you want to keep is up to you. Now the issue we had, and I've shown in the video, if we do delete, yes to all, it's not possible. And that's why it's important for you to talk to us and say, Eric, this is going on, this is going on. We forgot somehow to tell him, hey, this is not from root, this is from Eric. But that's typically ArcoLinux tweak tool. When we press Ctrl-Alt-E, we need to type in our password. At that point, the tool runs as root. So each time we have to tell them, no, change the permissions. This is for the user. So that has now been added. At this point in time, we're talking about an old ArcoLinux tweak tool. 2 hours later, like I said, we have now a new version. So all I need to do is update, and this thing will be available. But before maybe I do that, let me install Dusk. So another folder, right? So I have something to delete. Launch the ArcoLinux desktop Treasure. Let's remove something again. So Awesome is here, Dusk is there, trash the desktop. Again a folder, config ArcoLinux desktop Treasure. But again, same issue of course, that's the fact that it is from root. So both of them need to be fixed, and that's why the update is coming now. So if you update your systems, you get a new ArcoLinux tweak tool and also a new ArcoLinux desktop Treasure. And let's have a look. So update your system. In this case, it has been a while, so a few other things will be there. So let's restrict ourselves to what we need to do. ArcoLinux desktop Treasure, git and the ArcoLinux tweak tool. Git. That's it. These two guys are coming in. We'll do the exercise again. So config-adt, right mouse click, and here we're gonna put our our LL. So we see root and root, fine. ArcoLinux tweak tool is launched. At this point in time, it's already fixed. If we ask again, the ArcoLinux ATT is now from Eric. And that's a big consequence. It just means that you can decide, maybe this one is already old, this one a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Trash. Just the delete button on your keyboard. It's gone. Of course, it's not gone, it's in the trash, right? But it's gone. It's no need to do sudo remove or anything like I showed you in the video, but it's good knowledge, right? Root, being root and being sudo is important on Linux. But now, with the new tweak tool, it's just a click on the button on delete. So that's the ATT. How about the ADT? Launch the ArcoLinux Desktop Treasure. What happened here? Let's see. Let's do that ATT and see what error we get. That's something else. Sorry. ADT. What is he saying? Permissions is not defined. Putting everything on hold. Why am I getting this? We've tested this on the other machine. Think. Pause the recording. Voila, I created a new package. Let's see if that is the solution, which is actually pretty strange since we've tested already on 2 machines and not on this one when we make the video. So that's quite astonishing. sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux Desktop Treasure Git. So we're going one number up, ATT. ADT, ArcoLinux Desktop Treasure, ADT. Whew. Right. So we did need to reference the function page, and that was the issue. Awesome. Is there? So when we remove something, trash something, you'll see that there is another file, another folder actually, ArcoLinux Desktop Treasure. But this time around, it's gonna be already with root. So that's a thing we solved in the meantime. So we're back to ADT and ATT being just available with Super Shift Enter. This guy, you're out. Config-adt, just the delete button, you're out, and you've cleaned up your system. Remember to trash everything, and then you have all the backups, of course, are now gone, and that's why we gave them to you in the first place. So if you play with things and develop things, then it's gonna be in the backups. Don't let them stay in the backups. Put it in USBs, put it in GitHub. There's a great tutorial how to create a GitHub and use GitHub. It's so easy, it's free, it's online. You can share configs with people. We do it all the time in Discord. Share your config channel. So voila, a new ArcoLinux tweak tool, Desktop Treasure, just the fix for the permissions so that root is no longer present in your home directory where you should have full control, right? Cheers.